Okay, hello traders. So, please, if you haven't subscribed just yet, before I start, go and subscribe because I'm gonna be trying my very best to send a lot of signals out there via YouTube only. I do not have a Telegram channel and I do not need people money. That's the thing. I'm only sending signals, update every single day, every single evening. Well, if you depending on your time zone. Every evening I send updates on gold, silver, JBP USD, and Euro USD. The reason why I'm doing that is because there are some traders out there who are giving up, and trading can be very hard. So let's just all trade together. So if you've watched my previous videos, yeah, if you've watched my previous videos, we talked about gold going short, and that is what just happened. And right now, it's not yet over. Gold is going to come and grab this liquidity right here. But before we dive into this, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And don't miss out on any updates because every time the market move, I'm going to try my best to send out new updates so that you can actually finalize your move on what you want to do. So this video right now is just talk about gold and what will happen tomorrow. Right now, today is the 10th of March, and I'm just want to try my best to predict what will happen today and tomorrow, 11th of March, because tomorrow we're going to have a big move coming up with gold as USD is kind of getting stronger. We don't know what will happen, but I will try my best to predict. And so far, all my predictions have been very profitable. I only use a couple of indicators, but the best that I use is the um 20 SMA. The 20 SMA is not that great, but it does the work. Okay, so let's go on to the daily charts. Now, as you can see from the daily chart, if you haven't watched my previous videos, please do so because that will actually help you on everything. On the daily charts, the previous on Saturday and Sunday, and not Saturday, I mean, sorry about that. My English is not my first language, so bear with me. Thursday and Friday. On Thursday and Friday, we've seen that, and there was a lot of bearish movement with gold, but some bull as well. There was a lot of rejects. So let me just mark that right here. So all of this liquidity has already been grabbed by gold. Yeah, it, gold tried to actually push higher, but it could not break that liquidity. Could not break it. So instead of it, it came and respected that liquidity and be like, okay, I'm going to go onto the sell side. Today, what happened? What happened is that the market opened from here. The market opened and pushed to retest that small zone area, then came back down, and that is where I got my. I'm a trader as well. Don't worry, I'm a trader as well. I trade. That's where I've entered my trade just above right here to go short, and right now I'm in big profit. I'm about to close my on a profit today because in trading all you can do is that even if you have a small amount of profit, close it, and if you are not sure that the market will give you any more, close it, because a win is a win, and that is what you can bestly hope for. So let's go. So we can see that on the daily chart we have a fully pull, then a pullback to retest that particular liquidity zone. He came and retested that zone, so now that zone became our demand zone. Yeah, because of how that this zone became now our demand, this is where we have a lot of liquidity resting this whole week. That week right there, we have a lot of demand and liquidity resting right there. So that's what the market is trying to come and grab it. If you've actually followed my previous videos, you actually understand what I'm talking about. So now the market made a pull up to come and grab this liquidity, retested it for a couple of days, like 4 or 5 days, and then went back down. Now during that time we had gold actually trying to break above a couple of times, which created a level of consolidation in that area. But today was the day that gold actually managed to actually break it below. Now that gold has completely broken below, the best that we can actually do, if you again, if you've looked at my previous videos, I told, as I mentioned, if gold managed to close below here, the best thing we can do for tomorrow, Tuesday, on the 11th, is to wait for gold to retrace. I will actually show that on the retracement. So if I add the Fibonacci retracement for the higher of today and the higher and the lower of today, yeah, this is our safe zone, and between 61, so if I can make that bigger, so between 61.80 to 50, that is what we called our golden zone. So during that area is what we called our golden zone. During that area is what we called our golden zone of trades to enter, to go short. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, this becomes our golden zone to trade. But some people, honestly, I will actually wait for the market to actually go back and retest that order block, because that's where we have it. We have an order block, and that order block needs to be retested. But I will actually enter my trade here to go short, or wait for the market to come and break on that small area as well, and then we can go short. Out of these two, the market will come. This is what the market will do. Let me just test this. This is what the market will do. Let me just put that as highlighted here. The market will come, open somewhere around here or there, come and go and retest that, and then shoot back there. Yeah, let's try and dive into the 4-hour charts to see what might actually happen. So on the 4-hour chart, a lot of people, that's the thing, whatever you hear online, do not just follow it. Whatever you hear online, do not just follow it. I went on different pages, Instagram, Facebook. A lot of people were like, oh, gold is going to go long because of the shoulder, inverse shoulder, head, and shoulder. That's what I thought as well. But I was like, you know what, gold is not going to do that, because there's a retracement right there. And if you actually watched my previous videos, you actually understand the retracement that I made, that actually got me into this profit that I got in. I entered my profit just above right here. I entered my trade just above right here, and now I'm in profit. I've closed it, but tomorrow is another day. So let's see what we can do about this. So right here, let me just remove all this mess. And I noticed we need this. I don't know why I removed it. So there it is for tomorrow. So let's go into the 1-hour chart. Now on the 1-hour chart, the reason why I said gold was going to short is because we had a shoulder, head, and shoulder, and the market kept on going higher, higher, low, higher, low, and could not go up. So it made another shoulder right there and broke below. And when it broke this level right here, when it broke it, it went back and retested that order block. And when it retested that whole order block, let me just remove all of the noise right here. When it retested that order block a couple of times, if you can see right there, it actually retested it a lot of time for during the 1-hour time frame, and got a lot of rejects at the bottom. But I was like, you know what, I'm going to hold, because my strategy is what gives me the best financial stability right here. So I waited and waited and waited, and then boom, we had it. And in my previous videos, I said, if you are patient enough to wait for gold, if you are patient enough to wait for gold to break below that level that I've just marked right there, if you're patient enough to wait for gold to break below, the best way to trade now is to actually wait for gold to come and retrace. So from the Fibonacci retracement right there, you can see that. So if I just draw this line, so from there all the way there, so Let's just do this right there. So you can see that it constantly aligns with both of it, and we have a fair value gap here as well. So a lot of people will come and enter the trade right here. Yeah, we have a fair value gap right there. So FVG will be resting right here. So we have an FVG. So FVG resting right here. So a lot of people will come and be like, okay, I'm going to sell short on that particular area, which is fine. You can sell short here, right? Okay. You can be like, okay, I want to sell shorts tomorrow. So I set that for tomorrow like this. I want to sell shorts, and then I'm going to go and retest that level of liquidity. That's it. And set my stop loss right above this order block. But that's not what might actually happen. But you can just set your stop loss right here, that next level, which is fine. But what the market likes to do, the market likes to actually trick a lot of people. So the way that I enter my entries is I identify the FVG, the fair value gap, then I wait for the market to retrace towards that level. So right here we have a first order block, second order block, and then this whole area now become your level of order block. So that level now is my key level of trading. Yeah. So if I can actually draw this right here, this entire zone right here is now my level of order block. You understand? So because all of this liquidity have already been grabbed, the level have already been broken below, I can actually come and delete this. Yeah, delete it. And I've put a sell side right here as well. Like a couple of weeks ago. I put a sell side right here, and this is where we had a lot of liquidity resting in that place as well. We had a lot of support and resistance both going back and forth last week, but this week, Monday, everything has been broken. So now let's analyze this and see what we can do for tomorrow. So tomorrow, what I'm actually going to do, because I've already taken my profit for today, about £300. I've entered 0.025 here. It went all the way down. £300, £400 has been taken. I'm happy about that. A win is a win. I will not complain. So I'm actually going to wait for the price to actually get back into this FVG zone. Go and retest that level of. Go and regrab this two level of liquidity sweep. It's going to liquidity sweep right there, and then I'm going to enter my trade. So that's from where I'm going to enter my trade short, or I can just enter my trade short so that I don't get left out. Enter my trade short right here, set my stop loss at the just above the order block, and then yeah, then we have a win to win. That is the best analogy right here. What that might happen tomorrow. Yeah. And if you haven't subscribed just yet, please do so, because I'm going to be releasing a lot of analysis. And now on silver, if you trade on silver and gold seem to be going the same direction. Right now, what happened to gold is happening to silver, and I'm going to be dropping a few videos soon on silver that will help you on trades. So don't worry. If you need to know how to trade, just drop in the comments. If you have any other pairs that you want me to analyze to see what might happen for tomorrow or whatever it is, just let me know. I mean, okay, let's confirm. Let's try and confirm the trends and everything like that. Yeah, let's confirm my entry for tomorrow, because that's the most important part. So the first confirmation was this trend right here. That gives us a small trend. We have an order block. We have a fair value gap. That's 3. Yeah. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to draw a Fibonacci retracement that we just did. That was 5. That confirmed our entry. Now, what we're going to be doing is to do a trend baseline. So this is where the previous thing has been broken down. So what I'm hoping for it to do is to actually carry down from there to the previous low, and then all the way back up there. So as you can see, gold is going to come retest that level of area. So you can see that retest that level of area and come all the way down to this liquidity. So you can see that everything aligns. So you can see everything aligns right here, because this is a liquidity zone as well. And that liquidity zone is not where you can actually be like, okay, I'm going to enter my trades. Do not buy. That's thing. Never trade against the trend. Never trade against the trend. So right here is going to be my take profit. Yeah, just bear with me. Bear with me for a minute. I mean, this is what I've in the previous video. I've done this a couple of times, but I don't know why some. I've tried. Trading is not easy. I've tried a lot of things, listening to some people online until I actually learned. It took me 4 years. I actually learned how to actually manage all of these trades. So if I can draw the Fibonacci with the trend baseline again, from the previous high to the previous low all the way there. So now you can see the buy and demand zone. This is where I'm gonna buy, enter for long. This is where the liquidity rests. So right now, all I'm hoping for gold to actually come back down is for gold to actually, it made the previous high, previous low. Gold is gonna come back down here, retest that area, like I said, come all the way down here because it needs to do this. Retest, come all the way down, retest, and then bang. And from that zone, we're gonna have to reverse and go back to long. Yeah, that is it. So that's it for gold and tomorrow. I hope you guys have a happy trade. I hope you guys are gonna be successful in trading. Today I made my profit. It's a win. I'm gonna call it a win. So I'm not gonna complain about that. I actually had a lot of trades on both silver, JBP USD, Euro USD. So yeah, that's it. If you have any pairs that you want me to analyze, let me know. I will do so. And so far, this is my strategy for tomorrow. And right now, it's a waiting game, waiting for gold to actually retrace back there. Then we can sell. We can sell short. Okay. Thank you for watching. Have a happy trade. Please don't forget to comment anything that you want me to analyze or any comment that you have. If you want to share something, we can actually, I'm actually looking for other traders so that we can actually trade together. I do not want your money. I just want people that I can actually trade with, succeed together. So yeah.